everybody. My name's Darlene and I have Parkinson's. I thought it was apropos for me to wear a Let It Snow hat today because we have a snowfall warning that is in effect for tonight and tomorrow. I don't think there's going to be a lot of accumulation, but we'll see what happens. But I will say that we have had such beautiful weather to now, we don't dare complain about it. So Claudine has taken the dog for a walk in the park so that he can, or she can, I keep calling her a he, so that she can have a good run before the snow comes. She likes the snow, but it's a little harder to get driving over there. So Claudine's taking her right now to have a good run. We were going to pick up just a couple of baking groceries at one of the local stores and some soda pop. But we are maybe going to do that tonight. We were going to do that tomorrow, but because of the snow, we might do it tonight and then not have to worry about going out tomorrow. So that would be good if we could do that. But we'll have to wait and see. And other than that, I haven't really done much. I'd say I was watching videos. That's not even true. I'd start the video, and then I'd fall asleep during it. And then Bill would say, it's over. I'd put it off, and then I'd start it again so that I could see it again. I'd fall asleep in it. I was so tired last night, I just went right to sleep and slept right through. When Hannah came this morning, I was able to wake up and get out of bed after I did my exercises, but it was nice to have her come over and get the exercise and get me encouraged to get up because I was having a struggle. Anyway, we changed the timing for my pills. So I used to have to get up at 6, at 9, and at 12 to take those first sets of pills. Now I don't get up until 8, but then it's 8 and 11. Well, I often am awake for the 8 o'clocks, no problem. But the 11 o'clocks, by the time Hannah comes, she comes about 10, and we're done about 10:30, and I come out to the living room. I forget that I have to take pills again in half an hour and tend to drag them a little bit later. But I'm trying to get used to it. Because you see, once I've got the pump, if I get it, once I've got that pump, that will even that all out. I won't have to remember those things. That will just come. And they're going to look at which vitamins I have, and maybe they can go into it as well. So it'd be nice if I didn't have to swallow things because it is becoming a bit of an issue for me. So, and other than that, I'm just sitting here. I pulled out a couple of recipes that I want to make. I put 3 tins of goodies into the freezer, and so I made a variety tray because we'd gone to Costco, and at Costco we'd bought a nice tray that had, you know, a variety of squares on it, and then we had of these Costco buns. They're like little buns, but they're filled with Nutella. So we had a case of, or not case, like a big tray of them. And then Ashley's mom had brought me a tray of Belgian chocolate biscuits. So I took those 3 and I divided them into the same tins. So each tin has a variety of them. And then if we have company or we want to just sit down for a little while in the evening, we can just pull that tray out and have that. So I've got those 3 in the freezer right now. And so that's good. And then I want to make one of the stained glass window logs. So I've got a couple things. We've got the marshmallows, but I need to get some walnuts and I'd like to get some maybe dried cherries to put in there. I like something, dried cherries or dried cranberries. I like something that's a little bit tart. But anyway, it's made with lots of different things. It's really nice made with pistachio nuts instead of walnuts. So I might give that a try. We'll see what happens. But anyway, I want to make that log. I want to make some shoestring things. Now, the only reason I can do some of these things is because they don't involve cooking. Like, I'm not at the stove cooking. And if I can't do what I need to do, I know how to do it, so I can always get Bill to come and do it. But those are the things that make me remember Christmas. I remember all the fun times baking, getting ready for Christmas. Now, my story today, I wanted to tell you about Mom getting ready for Christmas. My mom had it down to a fine art, I can tell you. What have I got? Come here. What this is sticking into me. potato chip. Anyway, she had it down to a fine art. She knew what she was doing, let me tell you. She would, in September or October, get her Christmas cakes going. And she would make the large one, the medium one, and then the small one. And she got them all made, and then she started basting them with brandy. And she would baste them with brandy, like just with a brush and a little bit of brush on the top and the sides. And she put them in the cupboard, and she basted them once a week, every week, until December. And then in December, she stopped basting them with the brandy, and she took one cake out to cut, and she would take the small one out, and then she would be basting the two that were left with amaretto. And she basted them with amaretto, and then she cut them up and kept them all sliced up for Christmas and till all the way till about June the next year. Sometimes she even had them for 2 years, but anyway, she was very good about making those up. And then she would always make her regular cookies. And she did the same thing. She wouldn't make a whole box of one thing. She would put them in together in different boxes. And then she'd always make one box that was just for the one single thing and put them in the freezer. Now, my husband loves shortbread, and he would go down into her freezer and open the frozen tin of shortbread and take it out. And he would always take out 1 or 2 pieces. Oh, she'll never miss 1 or 2 pieces. Well, you'll miss 30 pieces if you keep doing it every day. So anyway, I just laughed. But she made these logs. I remember them. She made her shortbread cookies. Now, I have not been very successful with shortbread. I'm going to try it again this year just because I really want to. And if I can't, I will get somebody else to help me. And then the haystack cookies, they're shoestring, like hickory sticks and butterscotch and peanut butter, and all mixed together and dropped onto the paper. I like them. So the log, the shortbread, the haystacks. I'm not sure what else. I'll have to think about it, but I'm thinking that we're going to want something small for dessert for Christmas and whatnot. But the Christmas dessert that we make, it makes a huge pan. So I'm not sure that I want to make a huge pan of the Christmas dessert. So I think that I might make something different, but along that same line. I might make some kind of a cheesecake with trifle. Trifle would be lovely, but maybe a cheesecake. I don't know. I have to think that one through a little bit. Got to get my plans made. I've got most of the things shopped for that I need. Have just a couple of little things left to get, and then that will be done. So I think Christmas is a magical time. It really is. It lifts my spirits. I know that there's other people that it does the very opposite for, and I have members of my own family that suffer for Christmas season. But you know, it's always made me feel closer to the ones I've lost. It just makes me feel close to them. So I will always feel that way, I think. But there's certain songs I can't listen to. I love them, but I can't listen to them. One of them is "It Came Upon a Midnight Clear." I can't listen to that one without bawling. I don't know why. It was my grandpa's favorite hymn, and I bawl every time I hear it. So I can't hear that one. And then there's another one that I cry through, but it brings me joy because it's called "I'll Stroll Across Heaven with You," and it's sung by Alan Jackson. And I think of my mom and dad up in heaven, strolling along by themselves, just holding hands. And I just think that song is really nice. And then the third song that I really like is by Evie, and it's called what is it called? Hang on, I'm going to have to check that out. I'll come right back and tell you. I'm going to have to check that out. It was special. Oh, no, I don't have to check it out. Special Delivery. Let me see. Bill, it's your sister. Can you get it? I'll have to make sure he gets it. Yes, he picked it up, so it's his sister calling him. So yeah, it's called Special Delivery, and It was the piece of music that I requested be played at my mom's funeral. And it's about how Jesus is a special delivery present just for us. And it was the most touching piece of music that I've heard in a very long time. So anyway, those three are absolute favorites for me. And I play them all year. And then I have all the fun ones I like Tiny Tony. I don't know if you've ever heard of it. It was Tiny Tony, he stands upon a chair. He's such a little shaver to take care of Santa's hair. Tiny Tony, whom everyone should meet. Happy Tiny Tony, keeps Santa looking neat. Don't listen to my voice, just those are the words. I love that song. It's just a fun little song. All right, I'm going to stop here because I'm going to get a few things done before Claudine gets home. And if she goes grocery shopping, I'm going to see if she'll take me along. I hope she will. And if she does, I can pick up a couple things. Alrighty, toodles. See you tomorrow.